The cabin lights had already dimmed when the flight attendant gently reminded passengers that the plane would be landing in just under an hour, but for Elena, time felt like it had completely stopped. Cradling her 6-month-old son Noah against her chest, she stared out the oval window at the endless stretch of clouds glowing under the moonlight. Her phone trembled slightly in her hand as she made a call she never imagined she would have to make. "Please," she whispered into the receiver, trying not to wake her baby, "I just need somewhere to stay for one night. I'll find work tomorrow. I promise." Her voice was steady, but her heart was breaking. On the other end of the line was the manager of a small airport motel, already apologizing. "No vacancies. A convention in town. Every room booked." Elena swallowed hard. She had spent her last savings on this flight after leaving a toxic relationship behind. She had no family in the city, no friends she could call, and nowhere to go once the wheels touched the ground. Desperate, she ended the call and did something unthinkable. She pressed the attendant call button and asked, almost shyly, "Is there any way I could stay on the plane overnight? I just need a safe place for my baby." The request caught the attention of a tall man seated a few rows behind her. Dressed in a simple navy suit, he had been quietly reviewing documents throughout the flight. His name was Daniel Reeves, though few on the plane knew he was the CEO of one of the fastest-growing tech companies in the country. He wasn't traveling first class this time, he preferred blending in, observing people without the filter of status. When he overheard Elena's trembling request, something stirred in him. The flight attendant explained gently that regulations wouldn't allow passengers to remain on board after landing. Elena nodded, embarrassment flushing her cheeks. "I understand," she said softly, rocking Noah as he began to stir. "I just thought I'd ask." Her dignity in that moment struck Daniel more than any dramatic plea could have. As the plane descended, Daniel found himself watching her, not out of curiosity, but out of concern. He saw the way she kissed Noah's forehead to hide her own fear, the way she smiled at him even though her eyes were filled with worry. After landing, passengers stood and reached for their luggage, eager to move on with their lives. Elena, however, remained seated until nearly everyone had exited. She was calculating her next step, wondering if she should spend the night on a bench inside the terminal. Daniel made a decision that would quietly alter both of their lives. He approached her with a respectful distance. "Excuse me," he began gently, "I couldn't help overhearing earlier. If you don't mind me asking, do you have a place to go tonight?" Elena stiffened at first, protective instinct flaring. But there was no pity in his voice, only sincerity. She hesitated, then chose honesty. "No. I thought I could figure it out after landing. I didn't expect everything to be booked." Daniel nodded thoughtfully. "There's a hotel connected to the airport. It's comfortable and safe. Allow me to book you a room." Elena immediately shook her head. "I can't accept that. I don't even know you." Daniel smiled slightly. "That's fair. So let me introduce myself properly." He handed her his card. Her eyes widened when she read the title beneath his name. CEO. She looked back at him, confused. "Why would you help me?" she asked. Daniel paused before answering. "Because once, a stranger helped my mother when she had nowhere to go. She was raising me alone too. I never forgot that." Tears welled in Elena's eyes, not from helplessness this time, but from relief. For the first time in months, she felt seen instead of judged. Daniel insisted on walking her to the hotel reception to ensure everything was arranged properly. As they waited for the elevator, he asked about her skills, her experience, her dreams before life became survival mode. She told him about her background in languages and customer service, about how she once dreamed of working in international business but had put everything on hold for the wrong relationship. Daniel listened carefully, recognizing determination beneath exhaustion. The next morning, Elena received not just a restful night's sleep, but an unexpected invitation. Daniel offered her a temporary position at his company's regional office, explaining that someone with her multilingual skills could be valuable in their expanding global department. "This isn't charity," he clarified. "It's opportunity. The rest is up to you." Elena accepted, not because she was rescued, but because she was ready. Weeks later, she proved herself indispensable, professional, resilient, driven. What began as a desperate phone call for one night of safety became the turning point of her life. Sometimes, the moment you think is your lowest is actually the doorway to your greatest breakthrough. Elena didn't know a CEO was listening when she asked to stay overnight on that flight. She only knew she needed courage to ask. And that courage changed everything. If this story inspired you, if it reminded you that kindness and bravery still exist in this world, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You never know, our next story might be the one that changes your perspective, or even your life.